Welcome. You're here early, that's good. Means there's something special about you. The Elysian might look a bit fancy, but she's been through more storms than I can count. She'll take care of you, and if you would be so kind, take good care of her. We got a whole lot going wrong around here. You better train up. We got terrors knocking on our infrastructure, and some mighty strange occurrences going on. I'm afraid our world is at risk. Without people like you, cornucopias might fall into darkness. Better get smart, get trained, and be ready. The storm is coming. I can feel it. I'd like to say we've been through worse, but this time I'm not so sure. Good luck out there. You're going to need every bit you can get.
Yeah, from the basement to the bull run, let's get it. We rise through every flame, we never quit it. I was down, charged red blood on my paper. Learning every candlestick tear turned me braver. Support under pressure, resistance on my shoulders. Every loss was tuition, now my mind's bolder. Volume spikes in my vision, heat forged my fire. Stop loss on my doubt, take profit on desire. I grind while they sleep, midnight scroll through the data. Rising through the levels, breakouts my creator. They said I'd fold, I told them watch me unfold. Build amidst the blaze, heart tempered in the cold. We build amidst the flames, we never break. Never break. Climbing up the charts, making every play. Hard work pays off when the candles burn away. We're gonna make it, shine when the smoke clears day by day. We're gonna make it, watch us storm through the gray. Through every dip and delay, we still on our way. Margin calls tried to choke, turned them into fuel. heatmaps in my soul, now I'm nobody's fool. Fibonacci guiding steps, Elliott waves align. Each rejection's in a center, step up the incline. Stop loss on my fears, breakouts in my mind. Bull runs in my blood, bear traps left behind. Hard-earned conviction, diamond in the rough. Trading hours till dawn, discipline's enough. The wick burns low, my spirit only grows. Ashes in my past, but I'm blazing for it now. Charts can't contain me, my vision unstoppable. We're gonna make it unbreakable. We forged through the fire, kept our faith unshaken. Analyzed every move, risk reward awakened. Building up our staking, every loss we've taken. We're gonna make it, see us rise when all's been shaken. We're gonna make it, our legacy's engraven in the book of the brave. We're the ones who remain. Let's go! Keep charging.
How we doing, Ada Gang? What's going on? Thank you everybody for coming in today. It's been a few minutes, but I was busy doing Rare Evo and everything. I do want to say shout out to the chat and everything, and happy birthday Jesse. Happy birthday Jesse. Says he is 30 today, so happy birthday, bro. So I just want to get into it today. So that being said, let's go ahead and hit the intro.
Welcome to the strike zone, lock it in tight. A to H's calling shots in the crypto fight. Welcome to the strike zone, lock it in tight. A to H's calling shots in the crypto fight. Welcome to the strike zone, lock it in tight. A to H's calling shots in the crypto fight. Welcome to the strike zone, lock it in tight. A to H's calling shots in the crypto fight.
Tuition paid, scars from the game. Now we trade flip precision and flame. Strike while it's hot on that on-chain lane. With leverage loaded, he's calling your name. Caught knows the field and the zone is live. Every candle lit up like it's ready to drive. Drip fed moves with a hydro kick. Strike perpetuals, yeah, the plays come quick. So step in the booth, let the markets unfold. This strike zone daily where the feelings go bold. Step in the booth, let the markets unfold. This strike zone daily where the feelings go bold. Step in the booth, let the markets unfold. This strike zone daily where the feelings go bold. Feelings go bold, feelings go bold, feelings go bold, feelings go bold. Welcome to
All right. So today we got a little bit of different things going on today. So I'm gonna try to get through everything that I normally do, but I also want to show you a lot of stuff about this one right here, World Mobile Chain, World Mobile Token. World Mobile Chain is live on mainnet. So I want to get over to that real quick. Let me get over here to this screen here. All right, so looking over at Tap Tools, I did meet the guys from Tap Tools at Rare Evo, and I told them some things that we want. So let's see if they can't come through in the next about 6 months, figure out how to do all of that. So we'll see what happens there. SNEC is #1 by volume, by all kinds of things. They just got listed on 3 more centralized exchanges yesterday, HTX and a couple of other ones. World Mobile Chain is #2. They're down 2.4%, but that's also because they were up like, I don't know, 20 something percent yesterday. We'll take a look at them on the chart today as well. A stable coin is up a little bit there. That's #3 in volume because everybody is getting out of the stable coins because ADA is going up. Flow is #4. Oh, this is trending. Sorry guys, these are trending. Flow is #4, trending, coming out by 6% there, and IGON is #5. Now let's look at the top 10 by market cap. So SNEC is up 1.6%. World Mobile is down 2.34. IAG is down 4%. LQ is almost up 2. IGON is almost up 3. Min, #1 DEX by volume, is down 2%. Strike, #1 derivatives by everything, basically on Cardano, they're down 4.5% and 1.2% here. So give me a second here. My eye is bothering me. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see if we can't continue here. So Strike is down 4.5%. Hosky is down 1%, but they're still not zero. They were at Rare Evo as well. Shin, the reserve token for Jed, is basically flat. And Indy is down 3.5%, with Kopi rounding out my top 11, down 3.72%. We already did our trending. So we'll look at JPEG Store. So our top 12 in the last 24 hours by volume is Hosky, Space Buds, Cornucopious Lands, Pavia. They came back out of nowhere. Cornucopious File Nodes, their floor is only 475 now. They're down about 5% there. Hostage cash grab still there for whatever reason. Clay Nation, Jelly Cubes, House of Titans. Overexposed, I think that's a new one here. Elite Cats, good job there. And CTV, Earth Vaults, ooh, number 12. This one is fractionalized ownership of Earth Node number 71 from World Mobile. So let's get over here and see if I can give you some of this. You should get my desktop audio, I do believe. Let's see if I can give you this. No, it's okay. It's just music. So there are now live there. And I wanted to show you this here. So this was August 1st, so this was 13 days ago. And according to Token Terminal, World Mobile Chain was already ranked number 6 by daily active users, and they weren't even fully live on full mainnet. So for sure there, I want to show you that. And then here is another video, doesn't need audio. The other last one I was going to show you where Mickey was playing our token game at Rare Evo does need some audio, and apparently it's not bringing in that audio here. So this is their new thing that they unveiled. So that is a drone, and it's hydrogen powered. It's able to fly for 9 days without refueling, flies at 65,000 feet, and can produce a signal to 500,000 connections with a 15,000 kilometer area. So they're going to be going in between Starlink and terrestrial towers, and essentially they're going to be able to talk to both. This was the other thing I was going to show you. If you want to see this one and see the audio and everything, go by our page. It's where Mr. Telecom's Mickey Watkins from World Mobile, the CEO, is playing our drip flip game. I don't have any audio. I do have desktop audio over here, but it's not producing anything, and that wouldn't be any fun for you to watch. So we'll move away from that one there too. We've talked about these. Now let's go back to World Mobile price. All right, so this is the price action on chain on Cardano. It is also on Base, Wrapped ETH, all kinds of other different things. So the token is spread out pretty well. Still has a good liquidity. Even on Cardano, has almost 4 million ADA liquidity. But this here just about marked when it went live on mainnet. So that was fun. We were at the conference and everything, and they were talking about how lots of things are going to happen. So there is a lot of bullish action, momentum, news, all kinds of stuff for this token. And it's, you know, absolutely time for that to occur, because if you go on the 12-hour chart, that moment marked the bottom, and that could actually be the absolute bottom ever for it ever, because 18 cents is below what its ICO was. It was 20 cents. So we're just barely over what people paid for this token like 3 years ago. So for sure, that's crazy. So hold on a second. I got a whole bunch of people chatting in here. Let me check in with our chat here. So make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, everything else. Nice. Okay, so JR and Jesse are talking back and forth. Had a I guess an ETH trade, maybe from Frankie. Frankie does give some good calls for sure. So y'all keep up that chat going on over there. I'm gonna keep it moving so we can make sure we keep the show going on today. All right, so like I said, this token from when it moved over to WTMX from WMT, trying to get away from the Walmart ticker, it has done nothing but go down. Obviously, we still haven't broken our, our zones that we have here. We want to make sure that we can get out of these zones, but we do have some definite bullish momentum. We've had those price actions and stuff, but with the amount of information that's come out, I really don't see this going down any further. I think that was the absolute bottom. That was everybody that was there in that picture. You should have bought everything that you had, and that's probably the bottom that we're ever going to see there. That's my bullish nature. Obviously, I do own a lot of them. It is my number one holding. I am quite exposed to World Mobile Token and all of the aspects that it does have: the air nodes, the earth nodes, the tokens, basically all of those. So let's look at Strike here as well. Strike is another one of our channel sponsors. I got to meet Shen at Rare Evo, so thank you, sir. We'll keep it moving for you and showing how that protocol you have over there for trading derivatives on chain works. So we're still sitting over the 2.618, just a little under 2 ADA per strike. We did have that top over here at around 2.6, 2.68. We'll see if we can get back up there. If we could get back up there from here, that would be a 33% move. That'd be a good spot trade for some people if we can get up there. I'm not seeing anything on the RSI. I'm not seeing anything on the money flow. Money flow is just straight down. And everything there. Let's go look at Cock Token. They've had some good momentum going on as well over at Cock Token. I have a market maker working on MEXC. MEXC has been giving them a lot of volume. They've got a couple of things they've been number one on chain, and a couple of things as well. What's going on, Dean? What's going on? Getting in here, looking at this chart here. This is the Cock Token here. That's where I was kind of saying it was going there. We do nothing on the RSI where we're on the 12 hour. So let's look at the 1 hour here. So no, just good action. We are above the 70 line on the money flow. We are above that on the RSI. No bearish divergence that I can see really. Here there is maybe a little bit, but not much. But they've got some good price action going on there as well. Let's go ahead and look at Bank. They were there at Rare Evo as well. Their token is sitting down here at a whole bunch of zeros, 861. No crazy divergences, and might just come down a little bit there. Let's look at Bodega. Bodega has been kind of following where we were looking at here. So this was a call. I did kind of say we had bullish divergence that we might come back up here. We did not. We have just fallen off. So our target out of this price pattern that we had here is down here at 0.22 ADA. So if you want to put some limit orders down here or other things, I would not suggest selling to try to buy back down here. Just use these as order points. I would, tier into it, put 3, 4, 5 limit orders coming down. Just make sure you capture as many of them as you can. I would suggest holding some Bodega. I do hold some Bodega as well, and it is one of the things that we do yield over at HydroDrip. Looking at Snack. Snack is the absolute king of all king meme tokens and other things, and it's not even really a meme token in my opinion. So this was on the 12-hour chart. We were looking at how we were just going to kind of squiggle on up to the 1 and find its way up to the 1.618 at an all-time high over here at almost 0.1 per ADA. So we're just strongly moving up that direction, stepping up. It will rip essentially once it gets to once it gets past this 1618, we'll rip all the way up here. It'll probably double or more. That's probably when it'll get listed on like Coinbase or Binance or something else there. All right, so let's look at our liquidation heat maps. Let's see. I'm not just like what I was seeing earlier. There's nothing above us. There's a little bit below us. The big liquidity has been taken out. So let's go down to the 24-hour. There is beginning to be a little more liquidity down here at 83. Let's check BitGet. Let's see the different exchanges. There's a little bit up here at 89 on there. Bybit. Nothing really on Bybit. Gate has a strong one down here at 83. MEXC. 83 seeming to be where there is some liquidity on some exchanges here. 82, 83, 82, 83. Man, that tells me that we should short. Man, what is this? This is KuCoin. KuCoin has one hell of a liquidations down here at 78. But 83 is where it's coming in. Couple of things showing longs here, or shorts. So let's go into our first one here. So we're going to be looking at BOK here in a second, and BOK analyzes the entire market sentiment, volume flows, trend signals, and momentum shifts, and feeds me a clear, calculated trade bias before I even open the chart. It's like having a second set of eyes that don't miss. Whether I'm scalping the 5-minute or swinging the 4-hour, I always check what BOK is seeing. It cuts through the noise and it helps me decide long, short, or sit still. If you're in DeFi, leverage trading, or even spot, BOK AI's got your back. And trust me, once you use it, you won't want to go at it alone. So let's get over here and see what BOK wants us to do. So we go over to BOK and we do S trade for swing trade. And then we're going to select ADA and it's going to go. So how you get access to this is 300,000 BOK token. You can get those at the Snack Fund or over at Splash. And if you want the premium that we have, it's a 3 million BOK token. They have a 1 million level as well. So let's see. This says analyzing the last day of price using 15-minute candles, generally bullish short-term trend with higher lows forming over the past several hours. Scalp trade 3x, entry price 87, stop loss at 87.2, target at 88. So not too much of a movement, 2 to 8 hours. 87.2 is its stop loss. Recovery from 87 cents, formation of higher lows in the past few hours, consolidation near 87.6. Risk management 1 to 2. They're going to give you 0.4% of a drop with a reward of double that there. And then a second target at even further, giving a 50% profit at 1, 50 and even further at profit 2. It says volume appears to be supporting a recent price movement upward. The 88-cent level may act as a psychological resistance. I'm not quite sure why 88 would. 90 would. Current market conditions suggest a potential short-term bullish momentum. I think we've had a little more than short-term, but okay, I got you there. I understand. They have a medium confidence level here. All right, so that being said here, let's jump over to the chart here in a second, and we're going to look at Chart Prime Pro's indicators on TradingView. So for Chart Prime, I don't just eyeball the charts. I use Chart Prime's at premium indicators every single day, whether it's reversal signals, smart money zones, trend strength. This suite gives me the edge. It's clean, powerful, and works on any time frame. 1 minute to the 1 year, all kinds of stuff. I layer it with my fibs, volume profiles, but Chart Prime gives me that first signal, the confirmation, and the follow through. If you're tired of guessing and want to start trading with data backed signals, grab Chart Prime Pro through the link down there in the description. Go check it out and level up your chart like a beast. I like it for sure. Thank you, editor master there for your 500th subscriber there. Thank you. Alrighty, so we're over here looking at our chart here now. We're already down here on the 15 minutes, so let's back out here, turn off our indicators, and check out a naked chart real quick, so that we can see what's going on the longer time frame. Bring our RSI down. Alrighty, so on the longer time frame, on the longer time frame, guys, this looks like an inverted head and shoulders here. One shoulder, one head, neck, shoulder. Here is the neckline. There was the retest, and there's the breakout. That's what I see on a 4-hour chart. All right, so let's see. So we'll leave the neckline as that. Come down here to the tip of the head, go to the neckline, take the measured move from the neckline up, and we're almost at the POC, which would fall in line kind of with what I was looking at. We did reject that value area low that we have here. And this is coming from Q3 of 2024. We have already tried once, rejected, came back to the POC of the first half of this year, came back, rejected off of the value area high, did not come back to the POC and broke through. We have now came back to see that value area high of 2020 or value area low of 23 and rejected on the 4-hour. So let's go down to the 1-hour and see what's going on here. So obviously we don't want to treat these as specific lines, more zones. But I would call that a very good retest of that neckline zone of where we drew that. There. Oof. I am definitely liking that long and liking that liquidity to just get left there for a minute. But I don't know. It would have to take ETH or something else to run today. So let's go down to the 30-minute. Let's start turning on our indicators, seeing what we've got. Yeah, because we're double bearish with a blue dot on the 30-minute. But in bullish markets, you tend to see the bearish not activate as much as the bullish. See, there was bullish here, and then we went up even further. This bearish momentum could just bring it down a little bit. We could seriously just see this come down to like the golden pocket, maybe not even the golden pocket of this, just this fib here, because we're at the 2, we already came down to the 382 once, could come down to the 5 at 86. What was that liquidation? This one was crazy. That was KuCoin. This was 83. Damn, 83. 83 would bring it all the way back to retesting this value area high. Honestly, that it never retested. But then it would be breaking that fib structure. Okay. I like the long because I want a long, but I don't like the long right now, honestly. On like a 15-minute, but that's flagging honestly there. No bearish divergence here. Your volume is up on the 15-minute. Volume is up, but it is curving down just a tad, but you're up. Your money flow is all green here. True 7 is coming down, but still above the 50. Let's see. That would take a bit for that to come back down, but if it comes back down here, then like if it comes back down below this level here, then that could be, you know, bullish divergence where it would be up and down there kind of deal. That would take a minute for it to come back to that. Let's turn on Market Dynamics Pro. All right, so we had a loud order block up here that we have hit. There was 15%, 70% of it was sell. There, you don't have a real big buy order block until you get back down below the neckline. Let's make this RSI a little smaller here. You have a loud order block here, high volume here, down, this is 82, 81. Down below that first level of liquidity that it was showing. Let's see, let's turn off the Dynamics Pro and let's look at Oracle Pro. So we are definitely all the way in the band over here, very much so as well. My eye's gonna bother me again here, isn't it? Sorry guys, gotta get Sorry, I muted myself. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, so money flow is, or volume is down. Money flow is still green though. There. And let's see. So we're down on a 5-minute, looking at the RSI here. And this is looking like it's wanting to pin it here on the 5-minute. I don't know why I wanted to grab that. That wasn't what I was talking about. That is definitely what I was talking about there. And that is essentially 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, next target up. If you want to take this as a full pennant, you would come here, come from the last touch, come up. That's up here above 92. And on the 5 minute, so your RSI is peaking up again. Volume is still down though. Money flow is coming out, but still good in the green. Let's go a little deeper. Let's go even deeper. So all the way down on the 1 minute chart, your RSI is coming up. Your volume is starting to trend up. Your true 7 is up. The money flow is curving down though. Let's see if we can't find anything better here. So that was a bounce here. You have a buy signal there. You are still under that one, so it may come back, but it sure looks like these Bollinger Bands are yeah, for sure. It is about to either break or come right back down just a little bit. Let's see. That is a bearish divergence that it's forming there, but it has to come back down for the bearish to come out. Okay, so let's just I guess let's jump in like it was saying and say that it's going up even further. So we're gonna go over to Strike. We're gonna move and make our move here for our deal. Let's move over to it should be on the right one. If we connect our wallet, yes, we are in the right one. We want to make a long, we want to 15x long it. We're going to do our 250 ADA move that we always do here with our stop loss. Let's see. We're going to stop loss this below here. Let's put our long position in. We put our long position in here. And then we're going to move this to our 3x template that we have. All right, so our stop would be at 87.3. Our take profit is at 89.7. All right, so let's do it. This is over on Strike. So let's come over here. We will put in our spinning phrase. And we have successfully created a perp over here on Strike. So what we will do, let me refresh. So it's over here and we are in our long. Let's give you a little more information about this exchange here. So this is leverage trading on an exchange. This is a decentralized leverage trading platform. No KYC, no centralized exchange, done with money from other people that are supplying their money to it, along with Strike's team as well. So it's app.strikefinance.org. They have the ability to do perpetuals on ADA or on SNEC, and more tokens are coming. I do believe Bitcoin is the next one. You can even do a swap on their website here using the MinSwap DEX aggregator. Then you have the ability to stake your tokens to earn the rewards, earn the revenue from the exchange. So we just had ADA distributed. I think I got like 13 ADA for my 1,000 Strike that I have. I did have more. I did take some profit because I did get in at the pre-sale, and I'm sorry, I was up 13x. You got to take some profits. So next deployment of rewards is all the way on August 26th, and they already have 16,000 ADA to be distributed to the Strike stakers. 78.5% of the circulating supply, which is almost all of the supply, is being staked. And currently they're telling you that you're getting about a 7.2% staking APR for your Strike. If you are somebody that wants to be the other side, you want to be like the SEX, like the market maker, other things like that, you can deposit liquidity, either ADA or SNEC. So with ADA, you need a minimum of 5,000 ADA. With SNEC, you need a minimum of 100,000 SNEC to provide to liquidity. Down here, you can see that the utilization of ADA is about 56%. All-time profit is a little less, down 1.1%. And this is going through one hell of a difference of parameter changes and other things. I think that was almost 20% at one point. So that proves that the way that liquidity works is you just need to stay in and you will eventually do okay. The all-time USD profit is 37%. This last week's APR is 322% with a total weekly profit of $116,000. SNEC's utilization is a lot higher. It's basically its own leverage trade on ADA, and we're able to leverage it even further. So they have an all-time profit for liquidity providers of 11, almost 12%. USD is 51% and a weekly APR of 535,000. They are, it says they're currently down 232,000 this week. That's probably because they were way up. Also, at the same time, if people are longing and taking profits or are in profits right now, that could be something going on there as well. The disclaimer, you can withdraw your liquidity at any time if there's enough assets in the pool. All funds that are currently borrowed, you may, if all funds are currently borrowed, you may submit a withdrawal request, which will be processed as a pending order. Providing liquidity involves risk. As a liquidity provider, you take the opposite side of the trader's position and may incur losses. While there are measures to help protect liquidity providers, returns are not guaranteed every day, and past performance is not indicative of future results. The liquidity providers do take 100% of liquidated collateral, borrow fees by traders, and 30% of the opening fees beginning to accumulate immediately upon deposit, ensuring that your capital added to the pool starts working right away. Your deposited assets remain isolated to their specific trading pairs and are exclusively used to facilitate trading of the underlying asset. In other words, you do not provide ADA to the pool, and that ADA get used in the SNEC pool. So that's a way for you to make some money, but being a liquidity provider, whether it be on an automatic market maker, on a DEX, or on this perpetual exchange, you do have the risk of impermanent loss. If you do not know what impermanent loss is, you should go check it out before you do anything there. Let's go back and see how our position is doing. We're up 1.78%. Woo woo, woo woo. All right, so we have our stop loss set. So always set a stop loss and other things there. I also wanted to take a look at World Mobile Token real quick, because you can take a look at World Mobile Token on MEXC here. So you can look at it on the 30-minute chart. But I think I was on the 4-minute or 4-hour chart, and let's turn on, I think it was not that one. It was this one. The Market Dynamics Pro, I was saying that I think we were coming here up to this order block that was a loud order block. I was trying to say that last night. We were down here, and yes, we were able to come up here. So if you have MEXC, you can actually trade World Mobile Token Perpetuals. and take that even further if you'd like. It does move a lot, so be careful with it. Set your stop loss and only trade with a very small portion of your entire book. For sure here. Let's look at Drip Flip. So Drip Flip is our token flipping game live on mainnet right now on Cardano. I have our devs feverishly working on getting it live on World Mobile Chain, flipping World Mobile Token. But right now, the progressive jackpot is 71 ADA. You can get over and play this game on your desktop using Vesper, Lace, or Eternal. You can also use this and play this game in your Vesper internal web-based browser wallet by putting in dripflip.hydrodrip.io in that bar there and supplying your ADA and get to flipping. Their progressive jackpot is given once the bucket fills up over here, and to win the progressive jackpot, once the bucket fills up, dumps over on you. If you're the one that wins when the bucket is full, then you are able to give that. Let me see what I'm trying to say here. You're able to play the roulette game, and the roulette game is how you get access and win the progressive jackpot. One ball, one spin, one number straight up, and if you win, then you win the bonus there. So keep it going. Last Saturday, a player won played 1 ADA and won 196 ADA from the progressive jackpot. We also are able to flip World Mobile Token on Cardano. So if you have some World Mobile Token that you'd like to gamble with and other things like that, get on over there and get to flipping there. And if you want in on some of the revenue for this project here, then get over and mint our HODL passes. Each one of our HODL passes does yield a bunch of different tokens, whether it be through your daily yield through the staking, whether it be your daily yield through your dripping. But right here, this is for staking. This is where you don't have to come and do something every day. We're going to give you Hydra, Wojak Blue, CTV, World Mobile Token, Snack, Bodega, Igon, Bank, Angels. And when we get to 1,500, we're going to have 2 more. And you have Hydra Paragon that gives you up to 32x the entire base, which your golds are your base, but you have to have 25 of them in the specific categories there. So it's that time of day for me here. Get on over to play Drip Flip. Get some of our passes. We have some awesome, cool things I'd like to really do with this. We do need a little more funds into development so that we can push that a little further. And that being said, I think we are going to be done today. Make sure that if you follow my trades, that you're not doing it just because I'm telling you to do such. I am not a financial advisor. I am only trading like this. So if you do follow me, do your own research, own your own decisions, and set your stop loss. Have a great day.